Only 1 bit left. Or I actually 2 bits left. But we're almost there. Oh. Whoops. Fate Grand Order. I don't know what to expect for this fight. I don't know what to expect for this fight at all. Which terrifies me. It terrifies me completely. I could have 2 cockroaches in the back. What do you say, Venta? I have 2 cockroaches in the back. So I decided to fight him again, and I was literally... Oh, god damn. I'm sorry, Azure. I'm not getting what I want. An excellent plan, yeah. Let's go ahead and do it then. Why not? I was trying to see if I could fucking line up something else. Like I was trying to see if I could line up something else. We almost there. We're almost there. I can speak sometimes, I swear to God. I'm tired, guys. I'm very, very tired. It is definitely getting to that point in the night where it's just like, oh. I don't know what to expect for this fight at all. So, gotta really be careful. 3 and 12. So much more cost. Well, that's just enough cost. Go ahead and give... what should we give? What should we give? Buster up, and then give Black Rail to Bedivere. I don't know how long... I don't know what his survivability will be. There's actually no support on this team whatsoever. It's just relying. I hear it's 540 here, but... yeah, it's 540 here too. I'm also on the East Coast, so this shit is rough. Second Goetia fight, well, I nearly lost because I forgot what the last ring does, but luckily I had used evade on one dude. Oh, okay. Well, we'll figure out what it does on my end, because I actually have no idea what the rings do. I just know that they exist. Alright, we have communication. I hope you're okay, Stardust. We just confirmed the collapse of the throne room. The King of Mages, Goetia is gone too. But there's no time to savor the victory. The temple is crumbling and the band of light is unstable too. The power binding all the magical energy together must have vanished with Goetia's defeat. At this rate, it'll lose its ring and form and revert to a natural state as mana that'll diffuse into the atmosphere. If that happens, there won't be anything left of the singularity. It'll explode like a supernova. Get back to Chaldea before that happens. Chaldea is safe. I've taken care of it. If you can use the dimensional fissure in the throne room to make it back to the Holy Gate, I can ray shift you. But if the floor crumbles, you won't be able to get to the Holy Gate. Whether the Band of Light diffusion or the temple's collapse comes first is, well... Anyway, hurry back. We can talk about details after that. You're right. Yeah, I need to get out of here. Hey guys, how's it going? The temple is crumbling. Stardust did it. Good work, everyone. Thanks to you, we defeated the demon god pillars while Stardust made it to the throne room. Ah, shit. Something's bad's gonna happen. You got interrupted. Everyone's disappearing. Thank you. You didn't let up for even a moment. You fought until all your strength was gone. My words won't reach you now, but I'm so grateful for your help. Now we survivors can return to our own grand thrones. Obviously. Only the beasts possess the power to manifest independently. Any true heroic spirit would begin crumbling the moment we appeared in this space. Even so, we did keep the demon god pillars in check. We may have been in a ragtag group of heroic spirits, but this was truly a battle for the ages. So you're starting to fade away, King of Heroes. You're not going to stay to see how it ends? No. From here on out, what happens should be for humans alone. Neither you nor I are meant to be part of it. Goetia, the beast who knew no love, an evil of humanity fueled only by his own grief, one who sought nothingness. It's ironic. The evils of humanity themselves represent a love for the human race. All that destruction, it wasn't because Goetia hated humans, harbored any malice towards them. Malice is temporary. It fades so very easily. That's why the threat to humanity truly rises from the very wish to protect it. Wishing for a better future threatens the current peace. Thinking of it that way, I suppose the beast managed to shake itself free from that cycle. To be honest, I don't really know a great deal about those beasts, since I do not possess the grand title, but it's said that they manifested like chain reaction. In a world where one of the evils of humanity reared its head, other calamities culminating in the final evil will appear. Since Beast 1 has manifested, I'm sure the final one, Beast 7, is somewhere in this world too. Whatever shape the beasts of calamity take, it falls to humanity to combat them. I don't care how it turns out. You should watch over them and help them as much as you can. Now get moving, unless you want to stay here and sacrifice yourself to that great fool King Solomon. You're right. All we can really do is lend them our strength. Finishing one battle and moving on to the next is what humans of that age do. Well done, Stardust. The gathering of so many heroic spirits here was your doing. Can I just say that's ironic? I mean, we still have a couple things to go through, but that should be like, you know, all the other heroic spirits gone. We went through the entire game and saw no real form, like none of the actual forms. Not actual. We didn't see Fate Stay Night Artoria once. We saw her in the simulation in the beginning for the tutorial, and that was it. That was it. Everything else was a different form of Artoria. We never saw the original one in the story. And we are at the end of the story. The ray shift point is 500 meters ahead. Hurry! And energy surge. Did he just manifest? No, he was waiting there. Be careful, Stardust. Spirit origin right in front of you is... yeah. That's right. Finally understand each other, Stardust. I'm not going to let you leave alive. You will to die here. You will to die here with me? You will to die here with me. God damn it, NA! Oh, that's right. We did. Okay, we're sorry. We saw her in a... Okay, never mind. Rectified. Everything's fine. My dream is in ruins. Everything I did here in this temple, at this time I spent planning, all of it, for naught. That's right. I lost. The Band of Light is vanishing. The incineration of humanity will be reversed. The moment King Solomon ceased to exist, all my work was undone. Gotta love NA. Aww. I too am no longer the 72 demon god pillars. This is all that remains. No matter what I do here, now, I cannot redeem my failure. Killing you will change nothing. This is a meaningless battle. It would have been an unthinkable choice for me before, but I would do the same if I were in your place. Now you have a reason to fight. That's the worst portion to be the bored at. What the fuck? Indeed, I also have my pride, or rather, I do now. I now understand human mentality. Now that I have a limited mortal life, I finally understand. It's been a long journey, but very long. I've dwelt here for 3,000 years. I'm going to stop you in order to protect the one thing I cannot possibly relinquish. And you're going to stop me so that you can return home alive. I've said what I needed to say. So let us begin and bring an end to this quest. O Master who overcame 7 singularities and 7 worlds, your grand order is all about the incineration of humanity. My name is Goetia. I am the one who used humanity to destroy humanity. The one who strove for what lay beyond. climax with no one around. I strove for an empty wish that none truly wanted. I am born now, and I shall perish now. This battle may be without resolution or reward, but I shall put my entire being on the line to crush you, my sworn enemy, my hatred, my destiny. I want you to witness this. This brief moment is now my story. The brief but precious time has given creature called Goetia true life. Honestly, I think they probably had to rush this to get this out before the end of the year. That makes sense. Because, I mean, they got this out very... Like, they have to follow the schedule, obviously. But, like, when you're set on a schedule like that, it really is rough, like, for that sort of stuff. So I don't know how much, like...
Here we go.
Yep, here we go. But yeah, I don't know how much of a time slot they were on or how, like, consistent they were with translating stuff. But, I mean, that was, like, the one grammatical error that I noticed. So, I mean, that's pretty nice.
Because I noticed and I was just like, wait, what?
Where's our Apollo Quartz, DW? Come on, Antiplex, you know you want to.
I love this final boss theme.
Yeah, no, this is really good. I already made a face about it. Ah, yes, I fucking see! Yeah, basically. Where's our Apollo Quartz? Oh, and he has no weakness.
Yep.
Hey, but that means that Tomicat's gonna have some survivability.
I think he still does effective damage to you, but you don't do it to him.
Gotcha. Okay.
If I remember correctly.
Hmm. His attacks are cool as shit. Yeah, they look really nice already. Ah, yes, I see. Man, these look so cool.
This battle was fun.
Getting the most out of Tomicat while we can. Go ahead and get our Buster up. And let's see the damage fly on Mordred. This Noble Phantasm hurts. Alright. And I guess it's a good thing that we're going to be putting that off for as long as we can. God damn! Alright, Mordred. Third ring bonus effect on damage. Huh. Okay, I guess. Yeah, he still does do effective damage against me. That's fine.
God damn!
I got a really lucky crit there, though. Ah, I see. Okay. Okay. Well, that's how it's gonna be. MP Seal, that's not good. If only had a little bit more time. Oh, I wish we didn't get MP sealed there, because that would have been a fucking perfect lineup for Bedivere. There goes her. How long is this MP seal gonna last? Long enough. Yeah, I was about to say, I think we're going to do a little bit more damage on Virtue. Master experience the joy of life. That's so fucking raw. That is so fucking raw. Can't touch us if we're fucking roaches. Ah, fuck. That's not a good thing to have. Does that count as a buff? I don't know.
What did he do?
The added effect on attack. I don't know if that counts as a buff or if it counts. It probably counts as a buff. So I'm gonna go ahead and just not fuck with that for a few turns until I really need to. That's not the one I wanted them to use. At the very least, we can get a nice little defense down on them. I don't know how long that'll last, but hey, anything and everything will help. Because if it counts as a debuff, I can, you know. But like, I'm talking about the thing that he did on me. If it counts as a debuff, then I can be able to get rid of it with the one skill that I can't remember. Disengage. That would be really helpful right about now. There's only one time like a present, I suppose. It does count as a debuff. Okay, cool. That makes my life a little bit easier. Yeah, guard. That doesn't have much max HP down. I think it's more of a formality than anything else, it looks like. Just how good Ku is, yeah. I don't know how rare that is, that's why I didn't react to it, by the way. Ow. That hurt. Alright, let's go ahead and do an invul on... yeah, let's go ahead and use our invul now. And... fuck it. I'm making sure everyone stays alive here. Because survivability is the most important part about this. Alright, it's time to see how this works out. Let's go ahead and do that, and then that.
I wonder how much damage all this is gonna do.
Well, let's see. The Ku squad, yeah. The only way this would actually be better in my mind is if it was like a different Ku other than like Stay Night Ku, but I'm fine with that, how it is. Aw, invincibility.
Alright, this is where it starts getting dangerous.
The absolute units. Maybe this MP strength downs. Okay, that'll be good MP. Get up that. Gotta wait a few more turns on a few things here. Let's go ahead and use protection from arrows. We should be able to get it back. No, we're not gonna be able to get it back before the next one, but we'll deal with that when we come to it. We could go ahead and use one disengage. We're coming up on both of them, so it's gonna be, what is the formation? No, let's not use that disengage. It's gonna be more important to save it for something else later on. Ninth ring, remove debuff, and remove buffs. Okay. I see. At the very least, we have some different things coming on the way.
Wait, did he remove your evade? Oh shit, he did.
It's gonna be okay to get rid of that a little bit. Still, the composite damage is still gonna be alright. And we can use disengage next turn. Oh, that's what that is. That's terrifying. Oh, fuck.
Alright, I think I know what he did. Alright, I know what he did then. I'm gonna guess.
That's hilarious.
Did he sacrifice all his HP to kill your entire team?
Yes, he did.
Well, there it is. Yep.
That's hilarious. I'm not even mad about that. That's hilarious to me. This is the real one that you could Herc solo. Well, he got you. Ah, fuck. Humanity died. Take care, guys. That's where the stream ends. Yep, see it.
There it is. 126k. Oh, 11k. Goodbye.
It was good fighting with you.
Oh, he died by the...
It was good fighting with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you serious?
Who would have known? Tragically short and yet strangely fascinating. So this is what human life is. You died to burn! A combo from all three coups. Alright, and the video is back up. Tell me what happened later. Hurry up, Stardust. Chaldea is starting to move away from Solomon's Time Temple. Temple of Time. Get to the Ratio point now. I'll hold till the last possible second. Yep, no time to really worry about this. Yeah, oh god, that's really shifting down. Cascu dealt the final blow and the other two lived to tell the tale. Oh, think of Cascu's desperate sacrifice. There's still a chance. Reach out, Senpai. Grab my hand. Oh, she's in her first Ascension outfit. Mash with the assist. Gone. Ten rings. Who would have expected? I don't know. I didn't expect it. All right. Return. We always gotta return. Are we just gonna be floating in space? Oh. Hey there, Fu. Oh, good. Still here, Mash. Completely disappeared. This, Mash, is your death. Even still, your will persists in this void. There are yet many things you need to do. That's why I'm not saying, well done. Instead, I will say, bye. I don't have much time, so I'll be brief. I'm going to bring you back to life. I am the embodiment of comparison. I am the beast that feeds on the energies that come from humans who grow and compete. With the other's strength, who regrets their own weakness, I am the beast who stands over any and all opponents. I'm Kath Palug, beast of disaster. In a different world, I was called primate murder. As long as I stay away from human society, I'm just a harmless animal. That's why I remained on a remote island. The mage who was taking care of me was a real bastard. He kicked me out of his warm, snug tower and forced me to live outside. But that's how I ended up in Chaldea, which is where I met you in Stardust. It's Fu. Not too hard. I hope you don't mind me interfering like this. Then again, the mage always said that an act of goodwill was something forced onto someone. Let's just go with that. Over the last few centuries, I've accumulated incredible amounts of magical energy. Using that, I'll perform a miracle that even true magic could never achieve. Although I suppose death in the Temple of Time doesn't quite count in reality. What I'm going to do is transfer my future to you. Be powerful enough to extend your life past the 3 days you have left. However, I'm not fully grown, so the time I can give you will only amount to an average human lifespan. Once I've done this, I'll be an ordinary beast. I'll lose my intellect, my personality. Up till now, I've been chiming into your conversations meaningfully, but from here on out, all I'll be able to do is make animal noises. But I don't want you to worry about that. Nothing will change for you guys. Still, it is a bit lonely a way to go out. That's why I wanted to say at least goodbye here at the end. Goodbye, Mash Kraylite. My time with all of you, this journey, has been completely, truly wonderful. Normally, around people I transform into a hideous beast, but this time I was able to stay in this form until the very end. When the mages sent me out, told me, go experience all the beauty the world has to offer. And well, I've seen truly beautiful things. There are some evils that can be defeated without shedding blood or crossing blades, and that is what has made this possible. Congratulations to you, the wonderful people of Chaldea. You've defeated Beast 4 without so much as a single blow. hugging you back. Now we killed Beast 1 and 2 and defeated 4. Man, we're OP, yeah. 3 beasts down, 4 to go, I guess. I was so worried that you'd fail to transport back from the singularity. Hey, you two, that's enough PDA for now. You're embarrassing the staff. Fuck off, Da Vinci. Yes, the universal genius Da Vinci in the flesh. Morning, Stardust. Took you almost an hour to wake up from your race shift, but your vitals all look fine now. You do look to be suffering fatigue, overstressed, magical circuits, and tons of small wounds, but hey, made it back more or less in one piece. Which means I have the honor of saying this. Congratulations on completing your mission, Master Stardust. With your safe return and awakening, I'm pleased to declare our final Grand Order complete. We lost Solomon, we lost Fu, we almost lost Mash. Staff and I prepared it for this exact moment. There's only a handful of us here, so it was never going to be thunderous applause or anything. But we wanted to at least make it look like a celebration. So, what do you think, Stardust? It was only because of your hard work, keeping Chaldea safe and in a place that Senpai and I were able to return. This victory belongs to the entire staff of Chaldea. Everyone here made this happen. Yeah, I guess, but I mean, it's like kind of like a 50-50 because like to us he was always like, you know, just a little mascot animal that we had along, and he was cute and everything, and that's what he's gonna continue being, but like there was more to him than that, and we only got to see that at the end. About 60% of the facility was destroyed, but we can fix all that later. Levelanor's assault at the beginning of our Grand Order claimed the lives of 200 of Chaldea's staff. 47 masters are still frozen in the preservation chambers, and one of our people did not return from the final singularity. Each of those lost is someone who cannot be replaced. Yeah. Like, damn, another disaster already? Nah, not yet. I of all people worded that wrong. Let's leave the gloomy stuff for later. The masters who are frozen will probably be revived after we get reinforcements from the outside, and the Chaldea will return to normal. And what's important is what lies ahead. I mean, yeah, what is now? While you were out, we resumed communication with the outside. Everything is in chaos right now. After all, people are missing an entire year's worth of memories. Goetia has vanished, and incineration of humanity has been prevented. But that doesn't mean the last year didn't happen. For everyone outside Chaldea, it's as if they woke up today, and an entire year had passed while they slept. The Mages Association is sending envoys here immediately. There's no doubt all intelligent life forms ceased activity for the past year. Report immediately on why and how, they said. A huge group's coming tomorrow, so Chaldea is going to be a bit crowded. They're coming to investigate us. Da Vinci, what'll happen to the servants? Oh, they all left already. The threat to humanity has passed, so there was no point in them lingering here. The only ones left are oddballs like me, who have been here since before the Grand Order was issued. Or the really benevolent servants, who just can't bear to leave you, Stardust. Of course, I have everyone's spirit origin patterns stored, so if there's any need to race shift again, you can form a contract like before. I'd like to believe the benevolents are like the people that we've really bonded with. Imagine waking up and you suddenly remember that stuff that didn't happen to you. Yeah. Can't do it freely, like we've been. Race shifting was only allowed under United Nations and the Mages Association permission. Now that everything's back to normal, there's a solid chance that race shifting itself may be prohibited entirely. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Let me see. The next 2 years in JP, things aren't looking too good on that part. If there are any concessions or liability issues and we get into hot water, I'll take care of it. No, that's about it for Chaldea's current situation. I'm sure I'm sure there's a lot on your mind, but there's something else that takes top priority. Stardust, Ash, the two of you need to set this contraption at these coordinates. It's not even a kilometer away. It shouldn't be more than a 20-minute trip. Luckily, today is the one and only day out of the year it may happen. There's no way you can miss this. Now, hurry up and get going. Go see for yourself what you two have reclaimed. What we reclaimed, huh? Guess that's the world itself. We finally get to see the outside of this. Blue sky, everything. There's no ring in the sky that's cutting things up, making a huge mess of itself. Just a blue sky. The doctor told me once. He told me it's always snowing outside Chaldea, but once in a while, the sky is clear and you can see the lovely stars. He also said that one day the time would come when I would get to see them for myself. He had no proof, but he laughed when he told me. I'm so grateful to be alive right now. This very moment. I was able to see the sky thanks to the help and support of so many people. It was a whirlwind of a year. This order happened on such a terrifying scale. Still, it's been a truly incredible experience. What about you, Senpai? Come to think of it, you applied to Chaldea on a whim. Were accepted and were hired as a lower tier master. And even before you learned what your job really was, you were pulled into this conflict and somehow persevered through all of it. What did the journey of the Grand Order mean to you? I'm glad you feel that way too. Rest assured, my master, I shall follow you to the very end, because our journey will still continue, and to start, we'll go beyond the horizon ahead. Once we've done that, we'll go further and further beyond. That is human nature's order. All that worrying and lamenting about the future was because we had hope. Well, I am sure there are many more adventures lying ahead of us. Now let's go, master. Go towards the new year you saved for us all, where the unknown awaits ahead. And I'm truly glad that I was able to start this. This was been an amazing experience.
I'm so glad I went to this too. This was really good. This was fun. And the story, like, I like the same as you. I haven't played that much gotchas, but just like comparing this to FE Heroes, like Jesus, how much more content this has. And like, oh man, I don't know what to say, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. I guess this is us taking off then. Well, take a look at that. They went off holding hands. Both Mash and Stardust had wonderful smiles on their faces. I think it was right after we went to America. Oh, we got more backdrop? Flashbacks? Hey, we barely ever see Da Vinci's workshop, so this is nice to see. Like, in story scenes, at the very least. How about it, Da Vinci? How do you think Stardust's doing? Singularity was a good deal more difficult than this time around. Nobody expected this would turn out to be a battle against an actual military force. Stardust could have ran away or hidden, but he didn't give up. He's got a long way to go yet as a mage, but as a master, he's doing well. At this rate, it won't be long until he becomes Chaldea's most famous master. You look so proud. It's good to see you putting your trust in others. But are you sure about this? Shouldn't we tell them something, at least? There are many kinds of secrets, but yours is basically a lie of omission at this point. If you think about it logically, when the truth about the relationship between you and the previous director comes to light, Stardust might hate you. Well, yeah. Still, I can't tell them. If the man claiming to be Solomon really is Solomon, that very secret will be our trump card. But if the enemy learns the truth and has time to prepare, we'll lose our advantage. I won't tell Stardust even to the very end. I mean, he ended up doing that. See. Well, I guess that makes sense. It really is only effective if the enemy doesn't know if that's what you've decided. I suppose I'll play along. That would be helpful. Thank you. It's not that I don't trust Stardust. It's just, considering the circumstances, I'm an awful person, leaving Stardust in the dark about the most important thing. But I'm glad he came to Chaldea. A normal person and not a mage. Yeah. Da Vinci, instead of a prominent genius like you saving humanity, it would be better for an ordinary, pure-hearted person like him to save the world with the help of those around him. Wouldn't that be more of a display of mankind's worth and value? That's what King Solomon believed, and I think so too. Though King Solomon and I are practically different people at this point. After all, he didn't have any human sentiments. What does that mean? Think that he was cold and heartless until the end? No, it's something far simpler. See, every hero starts off as human. They might have the blood of a god or be the subject of a prophecy, but few are ever born heroes. First, they live human lives, they live as normal people until something pushes them beyond that, and they become true heroes, and become inhuman. That's right, sure, I was born a genius, but I lived a quiet life until I was old enough to make my own decisions. It felt natural, good even, to be praised as a genius, but the experiences of my youth were irreplaceable. Once you become a hero, you're no longer free. True freedom only lasts as long as you're human. That's true for all heroic spirits. Wait a minute, are you saying King Solomon? Yep, you got it. There was never a time when Solomon was human. From birth, he was treated as a king who could hear the voice of God. The people wanted him to be a king, and so he became one. He was said to become a king of many loves, but in truth, they were all desired by the people around him, not for his own sake. He was not free for a single second of his life. He may have had the power to see everything, but he was forbidden to give his own opinions on anything. Solomon was more a mechanism than a man, one made by God and mankind to better their great kingdom. There's nothing humane about him at all. He died without ever really experiencing the world as man. He was never afforded the freedom that is humanity. That's why you wish to be human. You can't interact with the real world as a heroic spirit. That's why many servants wish to be incarnated. Solomon didn't want to rule again. He just wanted to be human. He wanted to know what human freedom was like so badly. He wanted what every other heroic spirit experienced in life. Yeah, so he was reborn. That's me. King Solomon's wish was granted. My time as Romani Archman has been wonderful. My magical circuits were gone, my clairvoyance was gone, and I was able to be truly free and live however I wished. This time I've had, it's been like a dream. It was exactly what I wanted. By the way, how'd you get a nickname Roman? Was it coincidence? No way. Of course it means something. People in King Solomon's day didn't have the mental flexibility humans do now. They could think as a society, but not really as individuals. There wasn't much individualism. Many people could think freely if given the chance, but the basic mentality was that everyone obeyed the law laid down by God. So when I learned the word romance, I was surprised and even delighted. The freedom to dream of a future. The ambition to look for a better tomorrow. Know that the people who come after us would be capable of these things. I'm not entirely comfortable with the fact that the word romance comes from the word Rome, but that doesn't really matter. Even the mighty Rome that threatened Israel in the days of King Herod is gone now. The world of man changes, and if the midst of those changes, good things grow. So be it. I fucked up that syntax incredibly. Well, anyway, I like the idea so much, I wanted people to call me Roman. When I became human, I wished to live like that from the bottom of my heart. Eesh, when you say it like that, I don't have the heart to make fun of you for it. But, are you sure? If you go down this path, you'll lose that freedom of yours. It's been more than a decade, huh? Went by so fast. But it's okay. Stardust is here. As long as he becomes a good master, there will have been meaning in my time here. I could ask no greater reason for this human existence. It more than makes up for the freedom I could have had. It's time for the briefing. I'm gonna head to the command room. See you later, Leonardo. I'm counting on you to take care of things when I'm no longer around. And that time's come. Decade you've spent all that time working yourself to the bone, desperately trying to escape from and avert the end of mankind that you saw when you became human. There was no romance there, only a nightmarish existence, a hellish freedom. It was indeed worth it. Yeah, King Solomon never really got his wish to live as a human. But congratulations, your wish came true, Romani Archman. Stardust is a full-fledged master now, and worthy of the great cause. Well, he may be a little unreliable, but that's something to work on in the future. Gotta end it on a quip, huh? Pause. Grade bestowed. Pause. And that's part 1.
Beautiful ending.
It was great. Absolutely great. It's funny because Cause is like the 3rd lowest title in the Mages Association. Right.
We're 1 rank lower than Lev.
Ugh. Well, clear, huh? The temple disappeared with the throne abandoned. There are no longer any signs of the beast. Hey, we got a fancy gold fucking border. Look at us. Look at us. we did it. We're Cause. For everybody that stayed by and just sat with me for this 7-hour long stream. I wasn't expecting it to be 7 hours long. I feel bad for Breezy because he didn't survive. He didn't survive the end of humanity.
Oh.
Pour one out for the boy. But until next time, guys, take care.